Hey there, YouTube. It's Phantasm Knight, and today I'll be doing another writing stream. It's been a little while. The setup's a little bit different. Oh, hey, Stro. But yeah, you could see the previous things I wrote. The writing stream, my usual "What the heck am I doing?" message, my little table of contents. Pick a random soundtrack. Code Vein. Got the uploader's name there. The composer is this guy here. You might know him from God Eater. But anyway, we're just gonna start the music and yeah, just start writing. Oh crap. I'm hoping you guys can hear that. I believe the music's coming from my speakers. One moment. I mean, I guess that's not a problem, but I can't hear it well. So let me just go in, manage my sound devices, disable the speakers. Yep. Okay, and I should turn down too. YouTube seems to be fairly loud compared to my voice. Hopefully that's a good level. Okay, starting again. Okay, well, I mean, let's scroll through in case someone decides to look at this. Although you could just look at my previous videos. I don't think I edited anything. Well, I edited one of the stories once, but I think I scrolled through it last time. Just like random little bits. Yeah, if you're on stream, you won't be able to read this, but I mean, you could check the VOD later. Anyway, I'm gonna put the title at the beginning this time. Ghost Blog. Make it into an actual title. Which heading did I use? 3? Nope, I used 2. No. 1? Alright then. Let's see. We should come up with a date. Let's just come up with some random date. Let's see. May 21st. I was home alone when I got the links. Oh, well, I don't usually read out what everything I'm gonna write. I'm gonna shut up and just keep writing. Let's see. I was home alone when I got the text. It was Dad. I had the day off, but I hadn't seen him all day. I thought it was kind of weird since he's always home, either working, working out, or watching TV. Wait, no, hang on. This is a little different. No, this will work well enough. Who is this? The text said. I was all like, what? You don't have my number saved? Let's see. I generally don't want to swear. I feel like a swear would fit here, but no, let's avoid that. Stop messing with me. I'm at my son's funeral right now. Who is this, and how did you get this phone? Right. There was a bit of confusion after that. A bit of heated back and forth. I thought Dad was playing a prank on me. He wouldn't pick up when I called him. But but he was but he kept telling me to pick up the phone. At some point, he gave me the address. At some point, he gave me his location, and I drove on over. No, not quite like that. No, this is not a Pizza Hut. This was when things got really, really weird. There was literally no one on the road. It was dead quiet. No cars, no birds, no rustling leaves. Hell, there wasn't a single tree in sight. I was speeding the whole time. Never felt so free in my life. Then I got to the place, but that was empty too. Hello, church. Hello, church my folks used to go to as a family. Back before we moved. Nobody there, but I got the funny feeling that people had recently been there. I gotta say, I froze when I saw the open casket. But when I got to it, it was empty, just like everything else around. Just like everything else around for miles and miles. Well, not quite empty. There was a toy pendant in it. A little something I got from Mom way back when. Like I said, it was just a toy. But I kept it around. Like I said, it was just a toy, but I kept it around. Even replaced the chain once. No, I even replaced the chain a few times. In fact, it was still around my neck. In fact, it was still around my neck, but here was another. In fact, it was still around my neck, but here was another. I'm not writing this like it's a blog. I'm writing this in my usual style. Unfortunate, whatever. See, but here was another. The same, no longer in production. The same, no longer in production toy with scratches in the exact same place. Dad was pranking me. He was going pretty. He was going pretty hard with it. He was going pretty hard. Another text. Where are you? I just answered. I'm here, Dad. Front of the casket. Where did you find the pendant? The empty casket. Still on your body, he said. Gotta change the formatting on the dates. No, it doesn't stand out enough. It does not stand out enough. Maybe if I add another line like that. #21st. Oh my god. 21st of 10. Oh god. Let's see. I don't know how to make it stand out more other than just like changing the font size. Slap all the things on it. Too often. Just for good measure? I'm kidding. Okay, so I bought it and italicized it. Just add extra space. I feel like I should add like a dot line or something. Alright, so the first challenge about being dead is that nobody believes you. Actually, I lied. The first challenge is finding out that you can't talk to anyone. I can text, message, whatever. But calls didn't connect. But calls never connected. And voice chat just failed. It turns out that Ghost Car and Ghost Phone don't need to be recharged or refueled though. Ectoplasm. Okay, let's see. So, anyway, no one believes you. Friends that saw the body think you're some kind of troll or hacker or something. While the strangers literally have no reason to think you're not alive. Some of them believe you eventually. You sit in the same chat room enough, and some folks well, they get weirded out. But at least they stop talking about AI and soul copies and what the frick and what the frick. Not. Wait, what did I just open? I opened something by accident. Okay, whatever. And digitalized souls and what the frick. And then the press catches on. And the paranormal investigators. And even the feds. Everyone who ever talked to you gets interviewed. But no one comes to you. The investigators were funny. I never saw them myself, but there were videos all over the place online. Everywhere. The funny spellings. Yeah, let's go with that. Honestly, I should have more typos. I mean, this is just like some random person's blog, right? It's not real life me who hates typos and then can't intentionally do it. I saw some of the gadgets. Whoops. I saw some of the gadgets in real life, unintended. But only after they screwed them into the walls and stuff. Apparently, me taking them out of the walls doesn't do anything to the real versions. But yeah, they found nothing. No cold spots. No funny electrical fields. Nada. The feds actually had better luck. Sorta. Turns out it's real easy to track someone's net connection if they don't know jack about hacking. The problem is that the IP address they found literally doesn't exist anywhere. Literally doesn't exist. Like, it's connected to nothing. Closest they got was at my house. Or, well, Dad's house. Which was pretty good. I mean, I'm still there. I'm still there. Internet still works, so I'm just surfing the web, watching cat videos all day and playing ghost hunting video games when my friends aren't busy. Yes, you should. You died far too often to not remember it. June 2nd. I came to work for the hell of it. It was pretty funny. I'm answering client emails like I just got off vacay. And my coworkers were freaking the heck out. I mean, they saw the news. I was actually world famous now. but there was no way they expected that a dead guy would still be hanging around. Still be hanging around his work accounts. Boss actually offered me a raise. Too bad for him. I don't need to pay the bills anymore. Okay, let's see. What did I have next for this? Huh, should I poke fun at myself as a streamer? Maybe. July 15th. So, it looks like people will watch literally anything. I stream now. Yep, poking fun at my real life self. Even when you don't say jack, people will still watch. I actually do talk a lot, but it's like my mic isn't working. I almost wrote August 3rd. Yeah. Oh, you know, that's a good point. Well, I mean, I guess that's why he's streaming. You know, I could, like, probably drop a brief mention of that in the next part. Let's see. Guess who got an interview? It was all via messaging. But after we got a pair of actors to voice the interviewer and me. I'm pretty sure it should be interviewer and myself, but let's just go with that. To voice the interviewer or the interviewer in my lines. The guy they got, it actually kind of looked like me. But like, if I was a superstar. But like, if I was a superstar with a gravelly voice. A lot of it was just thought it was just stuff like, how does it feel being a ghost? And all that boring stuff. Okay, it was pretty exciting. But it was a little boring because I already answered all these questions. I mean, just look at my blog. It kind of hit me hard when they were asking about food and the afterlife, though. Or let's see, asking about where I think I'll end up. Let's see, end up in the afterlife. Kind of a scary thought. Am I gonna be stuck like this forever? I sure freaking hope not. But at the same time, it turns out I'm going to hell or something. Shouldn't have stolen that stick of jerky back in middle school. Then I'd probably be better off playing games forever. Seriously though, I don't know if I can. Dad figured out how to bury computer parts and have them end up on my side. But he's not going to be doing that forever. I'm pretty spooked thinking about the future, so I try not to. Maybe I should make that the final line in this section. Let's see. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know how all the other ghosts, if they're out there, or let's see. I don't know how the old ghosts from 50 years back and older, if they're out there, stay sane. At least I have... It's not like I'm going to publish this piece, so I'm pretty sure I could get away with copyright stuff if I just say WT. Or YT. Why am I saying W? WT is wait. At least have weight. No, I'm kidding. At least I have the YT, but even then, it's been literally months since I've talked to anyone. It's really depressing looking at the fridge and seeing it empty every time. I finally taped up the dang thing. I don't know how this ghost life works, but I haven't seen anything that looks like. I haven't seen any living creatures or anything that resembles food. Is this how all the crazy murder ghosts start out in all the stories? They just start lonely and it just gets worse and worse until they just snap. Okay, and then I think I ending this with this line. I'm pretty spooked thinking of the future, so I try not to. It works. Okay, let's see. August. Let's go with 31st. Why not? I did it again. THSMST. I took a break from streaming to go hit up a national park. Bad idea. Remember how I said there was no life? I'd get to the place after a whole day of driving, and it's just a wasteland. It's somehow even creepier with all the twigs around, but not a single tree. I spent an hour getting more and more and more anxious. Let's leave the 2x. Oh, well, autocorrect. And more anxious until I just noped out and booked it all the way home. My phone was no good for streaming, and I have no idea why, but I can't just use a random stranger's computer. Most places are locked too. Most places are locked too, and sometimes I can't just brute force my way in. P.S. Don't brute force your way into places. Sometimes it leaves a trace in the real world. PPS. I chewed on a stick at the park. It tasted pretty gross. I thought it'd be like a cinnamon stick. Now, instead of saying it tastes pretty gross, I'll just say, I thought it'd be like a cinnamon stick. It wasn't. It really, really wasn't. That a cinnamon stick. It really, really wasn't like a cinnamon stick. Let's see. 2 more sections, I think. Let's skip right over September entirely and go to October. October 13th. Italicized bold. Good news, bad news. Good news is that I met someone. Like, for real. Bad news was that it was like a graveyard. I just got bored and decided to check it out. And I nearly freaked when I saw a dude a dude just chilling there. Figured I'd go say hi, introduce myself, trade ghost tips and all that. Guy said he was waiting for his wife. Said she promised to meet him there. The second I heard that, I was like, oh man, your wife ain't coming. Or if she is, you won't be able to see her. I didn't actually say that though. So imagine my surprise when a woman actually showed up. She was wearing this fancy black dress, like a morning gown, but fancy.
Searching for the meaning of my life. Time
But
has
fancy. And
washed
she had
away
this
all my
thick
memories,
eyeliner too.
leaving me
Did I
with
mess up?
an empty
Oh. God dang. Good
soul.
catch.
Who am I, and what is this desire in me to protect and make sure that you're
Alright, so at this point,
flying so deep
I was
inside
sure I was
of me,
talking
oh,
to
that could
two
categorize
ghosties
somehow now. I feel my soul
on, let's see.
awaken.
So at
Every
this point, I was pretty sure I was talking to two
now so
ghosties who somehow
clear.
met on,
My purpose and
let me
mine,
think,
I
think.
stood
What was that word?
by you like I did. So many around us are lost,
On some
wondering much like
purgatory dating site. Nah,
myself.
I don't think that fits well enough.
But no more. Now I found my destiny.
Screw it, I'll just go with that.
To build a new world together, standing by through whatever's coming. Heal
But
all
then the woman just
wounds and
goes
restore it all to how it should
completely
be.
ape on
Though
us.
the price that I pay may be
Like
high, I
screaming
was
banshee
free so I
coming
could
to
protect you with my love.
screaming banshee coming to rip your face open and scream into the remnants of your soul. Banshee confirmed.
So much pain and sorrow that we've witnessed. All I knew was that I had to stay with you, walk beside
You know, people were suggesting that if they make a that when they make a new map in Phasmophobia, it should be like, well, someone said a graveyard. Someone else said it should be like a church. So, you know, kind of like Campsite, how there's a portion that's indoors and a portion that's outdoors. And the outdoor portion would be a
and
graveyard.
now
That'd be pretty
nothing
awesome.
can stop me from becoming that for which I was created. I pledge myself to
20 scary minutes
you, this
later.
solemn vow.
Let's see.
I'll
20 of the
refuse
scariest minutes
this
of my
world
life
that
and
made me
afterlife later.
brighter. I long for more in this life than
We got
to
out of there.
live in strife
And the
of
guy
the
was
spark
all like,
and
"You're a
of
ghost?"
the night. I found the reason
And I'm
I
like,
was made
"Wait, you're
for
not?"
this true purpose. So now I go and I know we
Turns
will
out,
fulfill our
when a guy is dating
destiny.
a ghost, or wait, when a guy's dating a ghost,
To build a
I'm told they
new
met
world
before she
together,
died.
standing by through whatever's coming. Heal all
She
your wounds and
gets jealous
restore it all to
real
how
easy.
it should be. Though the price that I pay may be high, no matter what's ahead of us, I promise you that this time I'll remember
If I had known,
I will keep
I-
every
I've
word
told her,
of a heart
hey lady,
that's
I'm a
worth
dude.
the
I'm not into dudes,
stay. I'll carry out my own
so
duty,
I'm not
protect you
gonna get
in
between
my
you and your dude.
life.
Uh, but I didn't figure out what was going on until the point where she nearly caught up to us while we were driving. Now let's just find an excuse to put one more dude in there. I'm a dude, he's a dude, I'm not into dudes, so I'm not gonna get between you and your dude. Thought about exchanging contact info, thought, but changed my mind. I really didn't need to get hunted for stealing someone's dude. TLDR. There are other ghosts out there, and they are scary as. I guess I'm gonna censor myself again.
Longs to be reborn, but somewhere in the distance, I hear a
Okay,
voice
gotta figure out
calling
how to wrap
me
this
to
up now.
me that will not subside. Though I may be weary and battered, body and tatters, I will go on again and rebuild this frail
Man, I'm not
world,
good at
leaving
coming up with
the
conclusions, especially for these
world
kind of like
behind.
slice of life stories. Like, as creepy as certain aspects of this is basically a slice of life story. Track, I don't know how to come up with a decent happy end either. I can come up with a generic happy end, you know. They defeat the demon lord, they go home, live happily ever after, whatever. Seems like I could write stories better if it's a depressing ending, but I don't wanna.
You ask me why I'm fighting, why I would defend them. No one asked for this war or any more to come. I
How
sacrifice
do I
my
end this? I
pride
can't just go silent on
if it
stream
means
like
I'll
this.
show you the world
Almost reached the
that
1 hour
we
mark.
can
Oh my god, this video's
rebuild.
just about over. This is the ending
Don't
theme.
know how softly the breezes could sing if we let them come through with the might on their own. Just how many fates do we have to
Okay, let's see. The first one was May
rebuild
21st, so
this?
let's
From the
go a few
ashes
days
I
back from there.
promise
Or,
I'll
well,
bring
a few days back from there for like the anniversary, I guess.
so I'll go on
May 7th.
ahead with your heart behind
Oh
me.
no!
But this has
Oh
to
no, that's
be
terrifying.
from me. And no one has tried, and the desolate wasteland will flourish once more. Free from all our shackles, finally we'll be born again.
Dad passed away. I heard it was peaceful.
Tell me, do you know how softly the breezes
Unlike
could
me,
sing
he never
if
showed
we
up here.
let them come
Never
through
showed up
with the
here, never
might
texted
on
anyone.
their own? On this day I swear I will
17th. I did that again. I was sure he'd come for me. Stay with me as long as possible. I'm a little ashamed to say I hoped I'd have someone to talk to. But he's not here. It's just me. It's always just been me. I did a lot of thinking over the past. Huh. Weird. I don't think this was part of the game. Let's make sure autoplay is off, and then we'll just finish up here. Did a lot of thinking over the past few days. It's my 1 year death anniversary. Let's see. How do you spell? I don't remember how to spell anniversary. Let's see. Anniversary. When you had diversity. Diversity. It looks awkward, but whatever. That works well enough. Maybe it's time. In some ways, Dad was still providing for me even after I died. Now, I feel really alone. Let's see, I should put in one more little detail about how he passed away. Chronicon has been there as long as I can remember. Let's see, shuffle these around. Peaceful passing was more than we could have hoped for. What? Did I type that in somewhere? Chronic illness, incurable, been there as long as I And then I called up some people. Alright, hang on. I feel like that might mess with the flow a little bit. When this whole ghost thing started, there were a lot of fake exorcists coming by, or coming by to con Dad out of his money. But there were a few that were kind of, well, eerie. Nah, okay, I guess they wouldn't put well if it's in a blog, not that much at least. I know I would, but that's me. Found one of their business cards, gave it a ring, and someone actually picked up. We talked a while, and he basically just told me to call him again when I was ready. So yeah, I think I'm almost ready. One last stream for the road. One last log entry to polish it off. If you don't hear from me again, then hopefully I've moved on. And hopefully to a better place, not a worse one. Wait for me, Dad. I'm almost there. Okay, okay. The music stopped a little bit ago. So I think this is a pretty decent stop too. Let me just read through it one more time, see if there's any typos, see if there's anything that I just like instinctively want to fix. One of my better pieces in a while, I think. Ghost blog, May 21st. I was home alone when I got the text. It was Dad. I had the day off, but I hadn't seen him all day. That was kind of weird since he's always home, working out, or watching TV. Who is this? The text said. I was all like, what? You don't have my number saved? Stop messing with me. I'm at my son's funeral. Who's this? And how did you get this phone? Right. There was a bit of confusion after that, a bit of heated back and forth. I thought Dad was playing a prank on me. He wouldn't pick up when I called him, but he kept telling me to pick up the phone. At some point, he gave me his location, and I drove on over. This is when things got really, really weird. There was literally no one on the road. It was dead quiet. No cars, no birds, no rustling leaves. Hell, there wasn't a single tree in sight. I was speeding the whole time. Never felt so free in my life. I should add something. Never felt so free in my life, except for how freaky except for how freaky it all was. Then I got to the place, but that was empty too. A little church my folks used to go to as a family back before we moved. Nobody there, but I got this funny feeling that people had recently been there. I gotta say, I froze when I saw the open casket. But when I got to it, it was empty, like everything else around for miles and miles. Well, not quite empty. There was a toy pendant in it. It was something I got from Mom way back when. Like I said, it was just a toy, but I kept it around and even replaced the chain a few times. In fact, it was still around my neck, but here was another, the same no longer in production toy, with scratches in the exact same place. Dad was pranking me. He was going pretty hard. Another text. Where are you? I just answered, I'm here, Dad, in front of the casket. The empty casket. Where did you find the pendant? Still on your body, he said. May 30th. Alright, so the first challenge about being dead is that nobody believes you. Actually, I lied. The first challenge is finding out you can't talk to anyone. I could text, message, whatever, but calls never connected, and voice chat just failed. Turns out that Ghost Card and Ghost Phone don't need to be recharged or refilled, though. So anyway, no one believes you. Friends that saw the body think that you're some kind of troll or a hacker or something, while strangers literally have no reason to think you're not alive. Some of them believe you eventually. You see in the chat room long enough, and some folks, well, they get weirded out, but at least they stop going on about AI and digital. Digitalized souls and what the frick? Digitized. Yeah, let's go digitized. And then the press catches on, and the paranormal investigators, and even the feds. Everyone who ever talked to you gets interviewed, but no one comes to you. The investigators are funny. I never saw them myself, but there are videos online everywhere. I saw some of the gadgets in real life, pun intended, but only after they screw them to the walls and stuff. Apparently, me taking them out of the walls doesn't do anything to the real versions. But yeah, they found nothing. No cold spots, no funny electrical fields, nada. The feds actually had better luck. Sorta. Turns out it's real easy to track someone's net connection if they don't know jack about hacking. The problem is that the IP address they found literally doesn't exist. Like, it's connected to nothing. Closest they got was my house. Or, well, dad's house. Which was pretty good. I mean, I'm still there. Internet still works. I'm surfing the web, watching cat videos all day, and playing ghost hunting video games when my friends aren't busy. June 2nd. I came to work for the hell of it. It was pretty funny. I'm answering client emails like I just got off vacay, and my coworkers were freaking out. Though just freaking the heck out. I mean, they saw the news. I was actually world famous now, but there was no way they expected a dead guy would still be hanging around his work accounts. Boss actually offered me a raise. Too bad for him. I don't need to pay the bills anymore. June 15th. So it looks like people will watch literally anything. I stream now. Even when you don't say jack, people will watch. I actually do talk a lot, but it's like my mic isn't working. August 3rd. Guess who got an interview? It was all via messaging, but after, they got a pair of actors to voice the interviewer in my lines. The guy that got actually kind of looked like me, but like if I was a superstar with a gravelly voice. A lot of it was just stuff like, how does it feel being a ghost? And all that boring stuff. Okay, it was pretty exciting, but it was a little boring because I already answered all these questions. I mean, just look at my blog. Kind of hit me hard when they were asking about where I think I'll end up in the afterlife. Kind of a scary thought. Am I gonna be stuck like this forever? Sure freaking hope not. But at the same time, if it turns out I'm going to hell or something, shouldn't have stolen that stick of jerky back in middle school, then I'd probably be better off playing games forever. Seriously though, I don't know if I can. Dad figured out how to bury computer parts and have them end up my side, but he's not going to be doing that forever. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know how the old ghosts from 50 years back and older, if they're out there, stay sane. At least I have YouTube, but even then, it's literally months since I talked to anyone. And it's really depressing looking at the fridge and seeing it empty every time. Finally taped up the dang thing. I don't know how this ghost life works, but I haven't seen any living creatures or anything that resembles food. Is this how the crazy murder ghosts start off in all the stories? They just start lonely and then it gets worse and worse until they just snap? Pretty spook thinking of the future, so I try not to. August 31st. I took a break from streaming to go hit up a national park. Bad idea. Remember how I said there was no life? I get to the place after a whole day of driving, and it's just a wasteland. Somehow even creepier with all the twigs around, but not a single tree. I spent an hour getting more and more and more anxious until I noped out and booked it all the way home. My phone was no good for streaming, and I have no idea why, but I can't just use a random stranger's computer. Most places are locked, too, and sometimes I can't just brute force my way in. P.S. Don't brute force your way into places. Sometimes it leaves a trace in the real world. P.P.S. I chewed on a stick at the park. I thought it'd be like a cinnamon stick. It wasn't. It really wasn't like a cinnamon stick. No, I'll just stop at really wasn't. I think that's good enough. No need to repeat cinnamon stick. October 13th. Good news, bad news. Good news is that I met someone. Like, for real. Bad news is that it was like a graveyard. I just got bored and decided to check it out, and I nearly freaked when I saw a dude just chilling there. Figured I'd go say hi, introduce myself, trade ghost tips and all that. Guy said he was waiting for his wife. Said she promised to meet him there. The second I heard that, I was like, oh man, your wife ain't coming, or if she is, you won't be able to see her. I didn't actually say that though. So imagine my surprise when a woman actually showed up. She was wearing this fancy black dress, like a morning gown, but fancy, and she had this thick eyeliner too. Right? So at this point, I was sure I was talking to two ghosties who somehow met on some purgatory dating site, but then the woman goes completely ape on us, like screaming banshee coming to rip your face open and scream to the remnants of your soul crazy. Let's see. Should I? I'm wondering if I should just put quotes around it or put like dashes in between every single word. 20 of the scariest minutes of my life and afterlife later. We got out of there and the guy was all like, "You're a ghost?" And I'm like, "Wait, you're not?" Turns out when a guy is dating a ghost, I'm told they met before she died. She gets jealous real easy. If I'd known, I'd told her, "Hey, lady, I'm a dude. He's a dude. I'm not into dudes, so I'm not gonna get between you and your dude." But I didn't figure out what was going on until the point where she nearly caught up to us while we were driving. I thought about exchanging contact info, but changed my mind. I really did need to get hunted for stealing someone's dude. TLDR, there are other ghosts out there, and they are scary as May 17th. Dad passed away. I heard it was peaceful. Chronic illness, incurable, been there as long as I can remember. Peaceful passing was more than we could have hoped for. Unlike me, he never showed up here, never texted anyone. I was sure he would come for me, stay with me as long as possible. I'm a little ashamed to say I'd hoped I'd have someone to talk to. But he's not here. It's just me. It's always just been me. I did a lot of thinking over the past few days. It's my 1 year anniversary. Maybe it's time. In some ways, Dad was still providing for me even after I died. Now I really feel alone. Then I called out some people. When this whole ghost thing started, there were a lot of fake exorcists coming by to con Dad out of his money, but there were a few that were kind of eerie. I found some of their business cards, gave them a ring, and people actually picked up. We talked a while. Let's see. Let's see. People actually picked up. I talked with the first. I talked with the first guy a while, and he basically just told me to call him again when I was ready. So yeah, I think I'm almost ready. One less dream for the road, one less blog entry to polish off. If you don't hear from me again, then hopefully I've moved on, and hopefully to a better place, not a worse one. Wait for me, Dad. I'm almost there. Okay, so that stream was nearly an hour and 15 minutes, but I think I actually got a decent chunk of writing done for once. I'm actually gonna go and take out all these chapter headings, date entries out of here. Keep it a little neater. But yeah, this is definitely longer than my usual stuff. I actually had a halfway decent idea for once. So yeah, not too often I do writing streams. Don't think there's much of a demand for it. Even use my clicky keyboard this time. But yeah, for anyone who's watching or anyone that stopped by, thanks. Hope you had fun, and maybe I'll see you around. Until then, stay safe. Goodbye.